Hit up Rose NBA on Twitter. If you need any sort of grind, he will be the man for you. Domination, Spotlight Sims, MyTEAM Unlimited, and even more. The link to his Twitter will be down below in the description. Yo, what is good, yo? It's your boy Ty back here with another video. And in this video today, we are going to be doing another episode of our Start, Bench, and Cut series in which you guys send in your squads. One of the players that you guys send in will start, one of them will get benched, and then one of them will get cut. So a lot of times what people do is they send in 3 players and they're trying to choose which one to start, which one to bench, and which one to sell. And that's what this video is here to help you guys out with. So if you're wondering, well, what about current gen? What about next gen? I'm going to be going over all of that within this video today. Now, before we dive into that, if you are new to my channel and have not yet, please consider smashing that subscribe button as we are on the road to 70,000 subscribers. Our first one comes in from my guy Nelson on Twitter. It says Dark Matter, MPJ, Chris Webber, or Danny Ferry. So if you are on current gen, the way I would rank these guys is starting Danny Ferry, benching Chris Webber, and cutting Michael Porter Jr. And honestly go with that exact same way on next gen as well. I'm just not a big MPJ fan, though his animations around the rim just simply are not it for me. Here we one from Tyler, Invincible Kareem, Invincible Shaq, or Invincible Dirk. Now, all 3 of these cards are top cards within the game. Not even top cards at their position, top cards in the game. But for me, Kareem's just the best. So I'm going to start Kareem, bench Shaq, and cut Dirk Nowitzki. But honestly, I'd be more inclined to move Dirk to that power forward position than anything instead of cutting him. But that is for both current and next gen. Here's one from JC. This is one of the easiest one I'll do on current gen. Invincible Bron, Anton Jameson, and Thon Maker. If you're on current gen, start Bron, bench Thon, and cut Anton Jameson. Now, next gen is where it gets super tough. On next gen, the way I'm going to go is starting Bron, benching Anton, and cutting Thon Maker, just because of how good the XM base on next gen is. Here we go for Pretty Loves Pink, your Dark Matter, Clay, Dark Matter, Paul George, and then the Dark Matter, Tracy McGrady. So here we got the Gladiator T-Mac, we got the Paul George Dark Matter, and then the T-Mac non-invincible card. So if you're on current gen, I'd probably rank these cards by starting Paul George, benching T-Mac, and cutting Klay Thompson. Next gen wise, start T-Mac, bench PG-13, and cut Klay Thompson. I'm sorry if you're a big Klay Thompson fan. Here we got one from Tony. He says next gen, we'll go over next gen and current gen. Out of position, KD, Dark Matter, Klay, and then radioactive T-Mac. If you're on current gen, start KD, bench T-Mac, cut Klay. Next gen wise, I'm going to start T-Mac, bench KD, and cut Klay. I'm sorry, Klay. I'm just sorry, man. I feel bad. Professor WFS DFS says it's 3 players. This is Theo Pinson, this is Rudy, and this is Boban. If I had to do it, I guess I'd start Boban, bench Rudy, and cut Theo Pinson on both current and next gen. Here we get one from iDribbleMuch24, AK47, Giannis or Luka. So I'm guessing it's the point guard Giannis. And if we're talking about the point guard position, oh my goodness. This is one of the toughest questions there is. I'm just going to rank them in how good I think they are. I'm going to start AK, bench Giannis, and cut Luka on current gen. On next gen, though, I think I got to start Giannis, bench Luka, and cut AK. I don't know. The XM base on next gen is just so elite. It's so hard. But current gen, definitely start AK, bench Giannis, and cut Luka. Here one from Mitch, Kawhi, Jameson, Paul George at the small forward. Yes, I know Kawhi is at best at shooting guard, but I have AK there. Me too, Mitch. I play Kawhi at my small forward position on Xbox. So if we're talking at the small forward position, you're going to start Kawhi on current gen, bench PG, and cut Jameson. If you are on next gen, start Kawhi, bench Jameson, and cut Paul George. Worthy, Ferry, or Thorough. It's an easy one who to start. You're going to start Danny Ferry. I'm going to bench Thorough and cut James Worthy if you are on current gen. Next gen wise, start Ferry, bench Thorough, and cut James Worthy. James Worthy's not bad, so if you like him, he's a free, fun card to use. You can keep using it. Our next one here comes in from Josh on Twitter. Grant Hill, you guys know I love Grant Hill, Luka, or Invincible, Derrick Rose, all Dark Matter. On current gen, I want to start Grant Hill so bad that I can't. Start Luka, bench Grant Hill, and cut Derrick Rose. On next gen, that exact same order. Luka, Grant Hill, and then Derrick Rose. Here we get one from Mike. Invincible D-Wade, Invincible Luka, or Invincible MJ. Oof. This is a loaded question, Mike, because it all depends on your specific playstyle. I'm just going to give this for the overall person. I'm going to start Luka, bench MJ, and cut Dwayne Wade for the average person, okay? That goes for both current and next gen. I mean, you can make the case Wade is better than MJ, but you obviously have to know how to use it. Here we went from Grind as Zach LaVine, Wes Unseld, or Lonzo Ball. Oof. This is a good one. I like this one, grind. If I'm you, the way I'm going is I'm starting Lonzo Ball, benching Wes Unseld, and cutting Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine's player build within the game always is just bad on current gen. Now on next gen, you might have Zach LaVine over Wes Unseld on the bench, but Lonzo Ball still reigns supreme. Here we get one from Rye. This one's kind of gross. Horse, Bob McAdoo, and Elvin Hayes. I guess I'd start a current gen, start McAdoo, bench Horse, and cut Elvin Hayes. Same order on next gen, but don't run any of these guys. Just try to stay clear. Here we go from Mr. 2K, General Ginobili, KPJ, or Josh Smith on current gen. If I'm you on current gen, I'm going to start Josh Smith, bench Ginobili, cut KPJ. On next gen, yeah, you can make the argument KPJ should be above maybe a guy like Josh Smith. But if you're looking for current gen, Josh Smith, Ginobili, and then KPJ. Imagine Joe listed the best 3 players probably in the game. Kareem, Shaq, or Bol Bol. The way I go, start Bol Bol, bench Kareem, cut Shaq. And I mean, that's just how you have to do it. Bol Bol is just the best, but I love Kareem close. And then I think there's a pretty big gap between Kareem and Shaq. Here one from Ben at the power forward position, Giannis, Bol Bol, or Bill Russell. And this is, again, a tough one. I got to start Bol Bol, benching Giannis, and cutting Bill Russell on both gens. Although I will say I love Bill Russell, he's just not technically better than Giannis. It's nearly impossible to make that argument. At the one here for my man's Johnny, Giannis, Kirilenko, or Simmons. See, here's the tough part. I've never really used Andre Kirilenko at the 1. I use him at the 2. But if I'm ranking these players in order on how high I am for them, today I'm going to start AK, bench Giannis, and cut Ben Simmons on current gen. That exact same order on next gen as well. Here we have one from Anton. This one's pretty easy for me. We get Kawhi, Vince, and Invincible Kobe. The way I'd rank them, start Kawhi, bench Kobe, cut Vince. I'm sorry you grinded level 40 for Vince. It's just the way it is, and that goes for both current and next gen. Here one from Jackie. Let's just go point guard LeBron, Ben Simmons, or Luka. If I'm you on current gen, the way I'm going, start Ben, bench LeBron, cut Luka Doncic. I know that's going to offend a lot of people. Next gen, start Luka, bench Ben Simmons, and cut LeBron James. So if you're on next gen, Luka, Ben, LeBron. 3-0 for Kirill here, Lamar Odom, Lonzo, or LaMelo Ball. Our first LaMelo Ball sighting, and that's a guy that kind of divides the community. A lot of people are super high on LaMelo. A lot of people like me aren't quite as high. The way I'd probably rank these guys, guess I got to start LaMelo, bench Lamar, and cut Lonzo just because the height means so much. But I definitely do love Lonzo Ball. Maybe I go LaMelo, Lonzo, Lamar. That's probably it. Start LaMelo, bench Lonzo, and cut Lamar Odom. Our next one comes in from my guy CJ on Twitter, which he says Opal, KPJ, Dark Matter, Jimmy Butler, or Opal Yee. This is pretty easy for me. I'm going to start E, bench Jimmy Butler, and I got it. The Jimmy Butler KPJ one is difficult for me. I'm going to start E. I'm going to bench Jimmy Butler and cut KPJ on current gen. On next gen, the way I'm going to go is starting E, benching KPJ, and cutting Jimmy Butler. One from Drip here. My man's Drip, KP, Dikembe Mutombo, or A Disney. If we're talking about current gen, the way I'd have to go is starting Kristaps, benching Mutombo, and cutting Anthony Davis. Next gen wise, probably similar to that same order. I'd probably start KP, bench Dikembe, and cut A Disney. Here one from Brazil, small forward, current gen, LeBron invincible, Bol Bol invincible, and Giannis invincible. I mean, this is a hard one, guys. This isn't a hard one. It's really all preference. I'd start Bol Bol, bench Giannis, and cut LeBron on both current and next gen, but it's just so tough because we're talking about the best of the best. Here we get one from Floki on Twitter. Wade, Luka, or Harden, all invincibles. I'd start Luka, bench Wade, and cut Harden. Now Harden's not bad. Don't mistake it for saying Harden's bad. The other two are just better, and that goes for both current and next gen. Here we get one from Prime. This is an interesting one because he says Blake when he is available. Simmons, Luka, or Blake. If we're on current gen, I'm going to start Ben Simmons. I'm going to bench Luka and cut Blake. Next gen, starting Luka, benching Ben Simmons, and cutting Blake. Blake's going to be fine. He's just not going to be that next level good. We went from TB, David Robinson, James Wiseman, or Dino. Current gen, D-Rob has half range. Look, I know you probably love your David Robinson a lot. But here's what I got to do. I got to start Dino, bench Wiseman, and cut D-Rob on both current and next gen. I'm sorry, but D-Rob's time has come to an end. We get one from Icon, Magic, Luka, or Giannis at the point guard position. No matter what Magic it is, it's not going to change my rankings. Current gen, start Giannis, bench Luka, cut Magic Johnson. Next gen, probably that same order. You could make the case on next gen to start Luka though. My man Aston says gotta give some small guys some love. Invincible Rose, Invincible Wade, and Jeremy Lin at point guard on next gen. We'll go current gen first. Start Wade, bench Rose, cut Lin. Next gen, probably that same order. Start Wade, bench Rose, cut cut Lynn. Another one from Certified here, Mutombo, Invincible, Kareem, and Joel Embiid. The way I'd go is start Kareem, benching Joel Embiid, and cutting Mutombo on both current and next gen. It's no slander for Mutombo. That's just how I am on Joel Embiid, and obviously Invincible Kareem is just better. Last one here comes from my guy Luca, and he has Pink Diamond Bobo here. So we get Dark Matter Porzingis, Pink Diamond Bobo, and Dark Matter Dikembe. Look, I don't know what it is about Bobo, but even his Pink Diamond is just different. So my rankings on current and next gen goes like this. Start Bobo, bench KP, and cut Dikembe Mutombo. Alright, that is going to wrap it up for this week's episode of our Start, Bench, and Cut series. I went over a lot of different trios. Hopefully you guys saw yours or something very similar to yours, so you guys can kind of know what to expect, or hopefully got your questions answered. You guys know some of the players I'm super high on, some of the players I'm not so high on, so hopefully that helps build your squad or makes it easier for when you guys are deciding who to keep and who to sell. But I hope you guys did enjoy it. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys, and have a blessed day.